in the episode 8, in the episode 9 of Welcome to the NHK, about the fact that Sato is trying to you know, just basically trying to stalk Yamazaki to know that if he had a girlfriend which he got which he gotten deceived in the later episode. So this girlfriend of Yamazaki is who Yamazaki trying to convince into go to the event of fireworks because he has the same experience before of trying to get the girls that he loved when he was a kid too, but that girl also betrayed Yamazaki, so he generally is an otaku who having a bad experience in love more often than not, or every time. So he instead escaped into the so-called 2D dimension world of visual novel. So Yamasaki goes AG if he doesn't care about any stupid 3-dimensional girls, as we say. This adds to the characters of Yamasaki, as he is a person who, not having any confidence in life, gotten bullied, and is a loser. As Naruto, who's we say, trying to lecturing the nonsense to Sato, which he generally Sato just know about all about it, so he just don't care. He just romantically of feeling of Sato towards Misaki is increased as the show's gone into the path of romantic feeling and girls. In this episode 9, as it goes, so Sato just confuses himself about what Misaki wants, what Misaki needs to him, which I could say when I first watched Welcome to the NHK, I came to the conclusion that Misaki just kind of lonely, as we see she is lonely in the room all the time, and she wants friends, which she wants a friend that doesn't deceive him, she wants friends that will be with her as below her, which is Sato. As I just came to the conclusion that kind of a little bit shifted from the reality of we can do what they're trying to say. So Sato and Sato just imagining, having romantically affair with Misaki. So he just kind of at this point kind of left, kind of doesn't know Misaki well, but she left her bodies because maybe she just left her body. States that it implies that Sato is now Sato is kind of more human than anyone in the shows, that he have this feeling of lust, having this feeling of unreasonable feeling and hallucinating a lot. As the shows go on, Yamazaki comes into the realms, as because he just lost his mind to a girl. So Yamazaki just don't care about the girl trying to make his dream and Sato come true, because he wanted to escape the reality and make the success in his work instead. So, as in, she just boasts that he makes the most progress in, as he drunks, he make the most progress in trying to, doing the games, which we could say that Yamazaki is a talented person. Yamazaki is a person that, hardworking. Like, outside of life, he's nowhere near Lucy Otaku. He's just a hard work, trying to make his dream comes true, and just maybe a little bit sarcastic, maybe a little bit ill-tempered person. But all of this, Yamazaki's still a person that we could say he's not that. He is the best in the shows, not trying to drag anyone down with him. Even though he just drags Sato up. Not like Mizaki and Kashiwa Zenpai, basically, and leaders of the class. Who's basically trying to pull Sato down. So, as the shows go on, Sato and Sato and Yamazaki just work on the games that he does not care about the firework, the stuff about love life and stuff about women anymore, because it's too painful for Yamazaki to accept it. As Sato and Yamazaki just wait in the games, we see that Yamazaki having a bad time. It's just pause with his girlfriend, which to explain basically, to explain. So Yamazaki is still, even so, if he knows that the girl, the Nagu, doesn't really love him, he still have the feeling for her, which so he can't deny the feeling that he wanted a real dimension, 3-dimension woman. But even he got betrayed many times before, he's still wanting to have this experience with them, and like, as you bizarre. So Sato, at this point, Sato just on the other day, that date with Mizaki, Sato developed moved the romantic feeling to Mizaki, as Mizaki got based on this feeling, as we see on the scenes that Sato trying to kiss, trying to, every time Sato thought about Mizaki popped into Sato's minds, as also Yamazaki has this experience before. So basically, this Sato just trying to Sato having this, daydream about Mizaki, because Mizaki plan is now on the go. Mizaki plan is trying to make Sato love him, can't live without him, and she did everything. She did everything on purpose. She just get her hair above the ear, which just seduce Sato. Maybe all of that is first to seduce Sato into loving her. So, as Mizaki is, lecturing Sato that love is an illusion, 3-dimensional love doesn't exist, woman is evil, and all of that is said by the person whose love life can be described as disaster. so easily described about Yamazaki past. Basically, Yamazaki is a patient that got bullied, and this girl helped him like in the anime. And so when Yamazaki invited her to the Freiburg, as he gonna move to the other schools of the town, he declined. She declined, and basically see Freiburg with the other guys. And that's the end of our innocent Yamazaki. He's turned edgy and hating the women and gripping basically common, basically always gripping women together. So as a Nago, just as like this is my interpretation of the Nago. She left Yamazaki. She really loved Yamazaki, but she need to pretend not to love Yamazaki in public, because that's the fact that Yamazaki is a patient who is not well seen, is not well, fame in the public, so she need to avoid, seeing together. So, but she has a genuine feeling for Yamazaki as he. So, as we see that Yamazaki is also. I really love the script, as we see Yamazaki is also a really human person in the shows, as he just fucking thinks real fast, as he has the wish to being with three-dimensional girls, so he just forget it and like go on with three-dimensional girls, as we see in the anime. So as far as it goes, Sato is just like so lonely that Yamazaki gone without him, and he found Mizaki trying going with him to the firework, and basically having a romantic scenes with Mizaki, as she slowly seduces Sato into the loop of romance to deceive him. And like the end of Welcome to the Summer Day, in the episode 10 of Welcome to the NHK, we see that so they're trying to self-insert him again into Mizaki, because he is now got seduced so far that he can't control himself.
約束があるんですよ。ぶっちゃけデートですけどね。
It's a date, so Yamazaki is just dating with as Yamazaki gone, attracted to girls, and probably got betrayed, and Sato just got more nearer to living with Misaki, as he found out later something that secret that he shouldn't found. So he goes to the counseling to Mizaki, because it's probably the dialogues that haunted me the most from the rewatch. Cats are great all the time when they are where they are, even if they are wrong. Cat is just like show, because we see that Mizaki probably suffered some kinds of flashback, some kind of heavy negative thoughts alone about her family, but Sato just commented that cats are pretty and grateful, even if give food even immediately forgot about you. So it's but the answer of Misaki is kind of haunted me. As long as she gave what it's want, it will come back. Shows how Misaki side is how low Misaki's side to think like this. As long as she gave the cat, it would be with me even if it's just a fake. It's just not a real bond. It's just not. So it means that Misaki is so desperate to find a relationship. So the conflict continue as Misaki just basically quote or reading something that she researched about psychology about the future will be great. You are trouble. And she just ended. She said beautifully quick about we meet God further tomorrow trying to make you shine. This beautiful just move forward, but ended with Dame Ningen. It implies that Mizaki trying to put this thought into Sado that he is Dame which is trouble facing without Sado, without her around. So Sado is just kind of what to say? It's he's kind of just more and more think of himself to be Mizaki's slave. But Mizaki more and more stuck into Sado minds, as he just questions why did she approach Sado, what is she, and suddenly changing the tone, Yamazaki come, and he got betrayed, and gone to bed again. Shows that Yamazaki is a person that not too determined. He got sway easily. He is like weak mentor, whose mentor is weak. So that Sadu, so that Yamazaki just say that women sucks again. But Sadu just questions why she know about him a lot. Maybe she is trying to just seduce him into attempted into into bisex, and making him a man who can't live without her, and drag him into the hikikomori and not let him escape, which is exactly what she do. So I'd say his hikikomori hallucination is actually the thing that helping him. Like, it's like Super Saiyan Ultra Instincts. Like, if the doubt of him, I'm sorry. If he receive more and more stuff that not seem right, or his side is at the lowest, he doubt everything. He's just kind of when he can't think something, when his side is at its limits and he's stuck, it's calm. He hallucinating and everything's slave, everything just okay. And as well as Mizaki, more like Monica in Doki Doki Literature Club, he says something so doubtful, so strange throughout the shows, not encouraging and weird, and more negative things to say from Mizaki mind. And like, so Mizaki is just, you know, trying to. So Mizaki is just, doubt about as he wake up, Sato just comes to Yamazaki and to spy on Mizaki because she doubt her as she will just, who is she? What is she doing? As if Sato not doubt, not hallucinating, not anything, he falls into Mizaki trap. So as he doubt Mizaki, she follow her. He know that she's spying on him. She's in the some kind of secret organization, some kind of weird organization. Maybe she's in the organization that trying to put him into the lowest point. So now so now his gauge on Mizaki is, below the fact that so now and Mizaki, deploying the stuff that about hikikomori, about the flyers about hikikomori to him too. Maybe the organization is about hikikomori, and Sato start doubting the Mizaki as he about to hallucinating again, and he's right. Like, his brain helping him. He's hallucinating about the past of Mizaki. He's hallucinating about how Mizaki is making him a man who's, as we see, he so as if Sato doubt Mizaki, he's hallucinating, told him to not be near Mizaki. Yes, it's right. Like, even if it's exaggerate, even if it's more fantasy of Sato, but somehow, like, it's tells Sato to stay out of danger, told the truth to Sato in terms of how he hallucinating. It's like he has the third eye. Like, when he hallucinate, it show the truth in like exaggerated manner, but it's just truth that Mizaki is using him. So, and he's just like hallucinating about it, and leaving the Mizaki counseling, as Mizaki just as Mizaki plan is fall down because of the fact that Hato is hallucinating about it too much. So Sato hallucination, Sato hikikomori conditions helping him from not being hikikomori, from not being too much of a hikikomori. So it's actually about it is exactly really Meraki how Sato just got a darn string with his hallucination. As he go back, he see this cat kind of come back to Mizaki, means that Mizaki is even means that Sato is more intelligent than cats that come back to Mizaki. That Sato is kind of intelligent, and as Sato gets seduced to Mizaki more and more as he get into the kind of realm of like hallucination. It's just kind of amusing how it goes, you know. So, and the episode 10, 9 to 10 of Welcome to the NHK analysis. Okay, so